Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. Welcome back to my long-issued Dragon Ball What If series, What If Beerus Woke Up After GT, Part 11. Now, I can't believe we're already at 11 parts. This is by far my longest series. I don't think I've even gotten to, like, Part 8 on any other series, so this is by far the longest, but anyways, guys, this is my kind of own fan fiction now. I'm off the point of where it's really a what if scenario anymore, trying to use logical assumptions. This is more of a fan fiction, and all of you should know that by now. I mean, I've introduced my own two characters. There's a giant intergalactic war between Cell Juniors and all of the good guys fighting together, which anyways, I'm gonna get into a summary of that. But first off, guys, please do leave 1,000 likes if you do enjoy this video. That'd be very much appreciated. And also subscribe if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications because YouTube is really not working with sub boxes right now. So the summary of what happened in the last part is Cell was defeated by Bardock. We had all of these guys teaming up against the Cell Juniors. We had the Pride Troopers, the Universe 6 Saiyans, Tien's Dojo, everybody. It was a huge intergalactic war. And with Cell being defeated finally, the entire Cell Junior army was just completely wiped out. None of them left. It was just because their original one died. And so Cell is just done. He's not a villain anymore. He's just gone. And so, like I said in the last part, now it's up to Luke and Maya to gather the ancient knight suit. Because if somebody gathers all of these pieces of the suit together and wears it, it'd be fine if they're a good guy, but if they're a bad guy, they're screwed. And also, good can be corrupted by ultimate power. So Luke and Maya head back to Earth, and mind you guys that with wishes of Dragon Balls, essentially everything is wished back to normal. People are brought back to life, and everything seems to be a-okay again. This is when Dende and Popo talk to Luke and Maya about the ancient knight suit. So Luke and Maya go to the lookouts, and Dende says the ancient knight suit was worn by the warrior who defeated the ultimate evil, the evil that was going to wipe out the universe. Now, the person who donned this ancient knight suit wasn't very strong in his own right, but this suit grants nigh infinite power, nigh infinite durability, nigh infinite speed, and the helmet grants you ultimate awareness and near ultimate knowledge. And so with this, the knight defeated this evil that was going to wipe out the universe, and the knight, knowing that this suit could corrupt him, knowing that it could corrupt anybody else, and if bad guys got their hands on it, it could be the end of the world, end of the galaxy, or end of the universe. This knight, he spread around the suit to different planets around the universe so that nobody would gather them together. But Dende does not want them completely spread out. He wants to know where they're at all times, making sure they're watched. So Dende wants them to be brought back to the lookout so that they can defend it, and so that they know where the suit is at all times so nobody can use it. Dende knows of the first location of where some of the parts are, and that is on planet Jotnar. Now he warns Luke and Maya about the beings that live on planet Jotnar, that they are giant people that can manipulate ice, and they're also very strong. So are we talking about ice giants here? Maya asked. Dende said, sure, I guess that's basically what they are, but you guys need to be careful. They may be strong, but also they can freeze you guys, and if you guys get frozen, well, your power is going to break you out of it. You'll just shatter to pieces. Just make sure you don't get caught by their ice. Here you go, guys. Nos here, Pan and Oob's kid. He's going to go to accompany you guys so that you guys have a third person. You guys are going to need all the help you can get. Sorry, Goku just isn't going to come. None of the main Z fighters are going to come because they're busy rebuilding an Earth and a galaxy that was ruined by Cell. So Nos is a kid of Pan and Oob from Dragon Ball Epsilon, so all credit of this character goes to the creator of Dragon Ball Epsilon. I love that show. I haven't watched it the past few months, but holy crap, I love it, and I love the concept of Pan and Oob having a kid. And so that character is from that, and he's going to be in this series accompanying Luke and Maya on their journey to gather the ancient knight suit. Now, since Nos is part Saiyan, he can go Super Saiyan. He also has some hacks that was passed down from Majub, like Nos can partially heal and he can partially regenerate. He doesn't have a candy beam though. So Luke, Maya, and Nos get in their spaceship and put planet Jotnar on their radar, and they start heading off to planet Jotnar. on the way, Luke and Maya and Nos are talking to each other, getting to know each other, because they don't really know Nos. Nos is a mild-mannered kid, he is respectful, and begins to sort of get a crush on Maya. And Luke, being the protective brother, is kind of just negating that. They finally get to the point where they're getting close to planet Jotnar. They put on their cloaking device on their ship so that they don't get seen by the frost giant. Now they land and they see a kingdom, a beautiful, beautiful kingdom made completely of ice with giants walking about. Now they land close and they kind of look in, and these giants are peaceful. They're people who work jobs 9 to 5. They have hospitals for the people that are sick or wounded, and they seem to be of complete peace and harmony. They don't even have a military, and this really shocks Luke, Maya, and Nos because they expected these giants to be brutal people that killed for fun and just incinerated and froze people, and that's not what they were. In fact, they watched for hours throughout the city and didn't see any fighting, any crime, anything, and they just started walking about, and then the frost giants would just walk by Luke, Maya, and Nos and just nod towards them, say have a good day, and that was really confusing to them. They expected these giants to be trying to kill them to go and on their quest to get this ancient knight suit pieces, and so this leads to them getting close to the kingdom, the castle of this city, and they see that the king of the frost giants is sitting out and about, and interesting enough, he is actually very small compared to the rest of the frost giants. Now yes, he would dwarf any of the 3 of our heroes in size. He's probably about 8 feet tall, but most of these frost giants are 20, 30 feet tall, so Luke and Maya are questioning why he's so short compared to the rest, but still so tall. Now they go and confront this king, and he asks, "You 3 non-frost giants, what are you doing here? Where are you from?" And Luke and Maya then both say that they're from Earth. "We're here to get the ancient knight suit that has been spread around, and one of the locations is here where some of the parts are." "Oh, I know what you're looking for. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to get that. That is in the giant cave in the mountain over there." Along the way in the cave, which is several miles of travel, there is a bunch of old frost giants of our people who were rejected, were neglected from our society because of how they acted. They were criminals, they were bad people. All of them went to that cave because it's really cold in there and it's easy for them to hide and do whatever they want. So you're gonna have to get through them, and I can't send you guys any help. We don't have an army. We don't need an army. We defend ourselves when we need to, and we don't have any natural warriors. Well, you guys, I can tell by sensing your power, you guys seem to be strong. I think you guys might be able to handle it yourself. Just be careful. Well, thanks, King of Jotnar. What's your name, by the way? Oh, just call me King. You don't need to know my name. That's not really important. But just know, go to the mountain over there, get over there, and go through the cave, and just be careful. And eventually you will find pieces of that suit that landed here. Luke, Maya, and Nos go through the mountain, slay a bunch of bad people. Of course, the frost giants are strong, but not anywhere near strong as them. They didn't even need the ancient wristbands to actually fight them. And they end up finding the sword and the helmet. Now, the sword actually amplifies the power of the user and can shoot ki blasts. And the helmet makes the user's head nearly impossible to hurt, and it increases the awareness and the knowledge of the user. They figure out that once the entire set is gathered, the sword has nigh infinite power, cut through nearly anything. The sword and the helmet lead to the next clue of the location of the armored suit, and that is on planet Muspel. Not too far away, and would be a short travel time in their ship. Once they gather their new materials, they are now having 3 of the pieces of the actual ancient knight. They have the helmet, they have the sword, and they have the ancient wristbands, which are essentially the final piece of the knight suit. The ancient wristbands were the final piece that binded the suit together to have nigh infinite power. So they head to planet Muspel, and they meet a man named Hsvhrt, a fire giant that is very powerful. Now they were questioning, why did they just go from planet of ice giants to a planet of fire giants? How coincidental is that 2 of the pieces of the knight suit are not far from each other and both land on planets of giants that are opposite powers of each other? But Hsvhrt is the only fire giant. There's none other than him, and he's huge. He dwarfs the other ice giants in size. He's hundreds of feet high, hundreds of feet wide, and they can sense his overwhelming power. What do you guys have business doing here? We're looking for the night suit. Peaches landed here many years ago, and it's our job to gather it. Oh, that night suit. I've been guarding it so that nobody ever comes here again and steals this night suit from us. That night killed my father many years ago. Yes, my father is the ancient villain that nearly destroyed the universe. I am the son of Hsvhrt. I am Hsvhrt Jr. Hsvhrt could have incinerated the universe instantly, but what did he do? No, he wanted to have fun with it. He wanted to use his power for fun, and he let himself get killed by some stupid guy with a sword. I will never let that happen again, and I promise you, one day, my father will be back to destroy the universe, and especially kill you guys. So this leads to what needs to be a battle. Luke, Maya, and Nos have to fight Hsvhrt Jr., let's call him Hsvhrt for now, to get this ancient suit, to get the rest of it, or the next few parts of it. And they can't do anything to Hsvhrt. He's too strong, his fire burns them partially, and he is guarding the suit. They can't leave this place, but they also can't get past him. And even with their wristbands and Nos going Super Saiyan, they are not enough power to defeat him. And this leads to Luke thinking of using the stuff they had already gathered. Luke puts on the helmet, and his awareness is vastly increased. Then he picks up the sword. His power is increased. And Luke, with the ancient sword and the ancient helmet, along with his ancient wristband, slices Hsvhrt in half and kills him. The fire from his body dims, and now he's just a giant. No fire, nothing. The top half of his body falls to the ground, and his legs fall back. Hsvhrt is now dead. And now Luke and Maya pick up the shield and the chainmail. They just need the rest of the suit, just the actual suit, and then they're done. And the clue to the next location is in the other world. Will our heroes need to die in order to gather the night set, or will they find a way into the other world? Guess we'll find out that in the next part, guys. But anyways, let me know what you think of this video down below. Let's shoot for 1,000 likes as always. And also, please do comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, and also join my Discord and follow me on Twitter. And also thanks to all my Patreon supporters. So my Super Saiyans is Hodag Hunter, and my Super Saiyan 2s, Darius, Israel Flores, Locke, Anime Paradox, and Mystic Ghoul. And also thanks to my Super Saiyan 3s, Scotland Serenity, Duraj Payton, Sin Overlord, and Griffin Jacob. And thanks to my new Super Saiyan, Danielle Toro, my new Super Saiyan 3, Dante's Ware. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot, and I hope you guys all have an amazing day.